It's your boy, Too Loud Crosby.
And I am Retro Dreamers.
Yes. And today, our topic is the weight we carry.
The weight we carry.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But before we start that, man, I know y'all ain't seen us in a little bit, man. I know y'all been missing them every Thursday episodes. So we want to let y'all know, man, we finna make sure they coming back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I mean, like, can we take a minute and look around? Yes, we have to enjoy the summer. I mean, we get nothing but cold days here in Minnesota, and not to pull out a picnic and do an episode is crazy. You know what I mean? So we're like, let's be different. Let's do something really, really cool. So here we are with this beautiful scenery. And yeah, I'm just happy we did this. It's so cute.
Yeah, we ain't finna be cooped up in no studio, you heard?
Yeah. Yes, as much fresh air as y'all can get this summer, please get it. As much as sunlight that you can get, that's exactly what you need. You know, get them waves going, get them downloads flowing.
Yeah, highly. You talking my language, for sure.
But this topic is so important, and I love that we're getting right back to it in things that just everybody takes a pause on things that they do. We love what we do, but we definitely have to take a pause because the weight that we carry. So I want to say the weight that we carry to me is like trauma. What would you say trauma means to you?
What trauma means to me? Trauma means things that were uncomfortable growing up, things that might have hurt your development of aging properly. Those things might be considered trauma. Yes. You know what I mean? Things that you're still thinking about as an adult, like, damn, that really happened.
Yeah.
I feel a little sad inside. I feel uncomfortable when I think about that.
Yeah.
That's what I
love how
as
you
trauma.
said that. Yes, the things that hindered our development. Yes. And not only our development, as the older we get too, we do run into things that happen to us that is traumatic in our life, and we need to figure out. But the nice thing about it is the older that you get, the better you can deal with it, and you can look at all the scenarios. You know, as a young person and you're dealing with trauma, it's different because you haven't really lived and had experiences on how to make it better for yourself. So
I agree. And that's what we want to break through with this episode, Shorty.
Yes,
you hear me?
The weight we carry. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Welcome to our main topic, the weight we carry.
Yes, Lord.
The weight we carry. So we're going to ask each other a couple questions. So what does it mean when people say the body keeps the score or the body remembers?
The body keeps the score?
The body. You never heard of that?
Or the body remembers?
You never heard people saying that?
I guess I never heard the body keeps the score.
Yeah, the body keeps the score.
But the body remembers?
The body remembers.
Yeah, I highly understand what that body remembers. It become like you get that little feeling when you've been through something before, or like, damn,
is this about to happen again?
Yeah, this is the smell I smelled. This is the energy it was when this happened the last time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what they said, but what was the beginning of that? What it says? What does that?
What does it mean when people say that?
Yeah, when people say that, they really mean that the body never forgets. It soaks up everything like a sponge.
Yeah, everything. Seriously.
You know what I mean? For real.
I love that.
My question for you is, can behaviors that are labeled toxic sometimes begin as attempts to remain? I'm gonna say that again.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of words. Can behaviors that are labeled toxic sometimes begin as attempts to remain safe?
Yes. I feel like trauma brings behaviors because now we are defensive. Now we're not we don't want to be defenseless. So now our bodies react, and now it remembers this is what I went through, and hell no, I'm not going through this. So I'm gonna behave like that, or this person did me wrong, therefore I'm gonna watch everybody else that comes
never heard that
around.
perspective.
You feel me? I'm gonna watch everybody else that comes around like this person, so I don't get hurt, you know. So then I become like, I get a trait, and then basically the trait is that now I'm like watching everybody's back, even though everybody doesn't have the fault for that one person that did. That could be a sense of trauma, you know, a sense of trait that we could pick up, you know. And not only on that, I feel like it's on everything, not only relationships, but like the way we just work ethics, um, basically everywhere it shows up in your life. You do pick up traits because of your trauma.
Are we making excuses for people who are toxic?
Are we making excuses
by
for
saying
people
it's
that
their
are
trauma?
toxic?
That's the reason that they're acting this way.
I don't think I don't think excuses. I mean, yeah, some people do make excuses, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like when people understand what other people have been through, it just makes it easier for you to navigate with that person. You know what I mean? Once you know that person's traumas. And not only that, like, you know, when I see somebody behave in a certain way, I'm like, oh, this person must have been through something, you know? So I always keep that in mind, you know, just because, you know, awareness, the older you get, the more awareness you get. So you understand why people move certain ways.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very well said.
Thank you. All right. My question to you is, what is the difference between being naturally cautious and living permanently in survivor mode?
What's the difference from being naturally
Cautious.
And being in survival mode?
Between.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't no between. There's no in between. Because where did this natural cautious come from? There's no such thing as naturally cautious. These, like we just said, like, the body keeps account.
Yeah.
So the body remembers when it has to be cautious. So it's gonna continue to remember, like, hey, be cautious in these scenarios. So I just feel like it's always a trauma response and a way to protect yourself, but you got to be aware when it's too much and too little.
Yeah. And
you
I
know
guess
what I mean?
living in survival mode too could be like, that's all you're worried about. You're not really living your life because of things that you've gone through. Yeah. So you're not really like living life. You're just in survival mode because of the shit that you've been through.
And to better talk about that, it's moments where, say you advanced your life, you made it where, no, you can afford a duplex, your kids straight, you know what I mean? You got this money, but you still acting as if you in survival mode. Yeah. You still like eating.
And I feel like that happens to a lot of people, you know? Too.
Yeah.
All right, my question to you is, how can we acknowledge generational trauma without treating our families or community as permanently broken? AKA, do you know the trauma that your parents put you through? You feel me? How do we acknowledge that and still like move with discernment and move with, you know, knowing that these people are not adding to healing your trauma, they're adding to, you know, make it worse.
Keeping this shit
so it's like that.
alive and well.
What do you think of that?
Man, that's a very deep question, because honestly, we only gonna keep it real on the Black Dreamer Show, man. That's something I'm going through right now. Yeah. It's like understanding that what you believe in and what you stand for, and your moral value doesn't line up to what your family does.
Yeah.
And
but how can you keep that relationship going, knowing that it's so broken?
I'm never finna act like I got all the answers. I'm trying to figure that out right now in life.
Yeah.
Because those relationships that you want to keep, you love these people, you want to keep family striving for the next generations, right? But it has to be a brief moment where you probably got to do some self-work.
They have to do the work too, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess you kind of like got to spoon feed it to them or tell them in a way. Everything always leads to communicating properly. Yeah. So if you can, when you can find the words and write it down, I advise everybody to start writing it down, the things you want to address to people. Yeah. Because that way you can really let it out and everything ain't just in your head. So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna do.
Maybe write a letter.
Yeah, write it out and be like, this is just where I stand in life right now. And
if you don't want to give it to them, just burn it, put it in the air. Do what I like to do. Put it in water, watch it dissolve. Yeah. Definitely just try to get it out your heart. I feel like I appreciate you and I honor you for, you know, putting your story out there too. But just me as somebody that, you know, just here with you, I would advise you to maybe do that actually. And I love that that came to me like that because maybe that's a way of like putting it in the air for them too.
Yeah.
Or just kind of getting it out your chest in a way too. Mainly for you. But yeah.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
I love it.
My last question is, do we sometimes mistake trauma responses for personality traits?
Ooh, we just talked about this.
Yes, we did.
I feel like it could just become a personality trait in a way.
It becomes you a little bit.
Yeah, it becomes you a little bit because, it's something that you've gone through and it's an experience that you had, that your body had, that, the body keeps the score. Now we understand the saying, because the body keeps the score. You feel me? And because the body keeps the score, the body is always going to remember, so it's going to react a different way. You feel me? It's scoring. It needs to win type shit. So therefore, it's going to react as a personality trait. All right, y'all. Welcome to Drip or Drop. You know how we get down. We're going to give you a couple outfits. And y'all going to tell us whether it's a drip or drop. We're going to tell you whether it's a drip or drop. But y'all can comment and let us know if y'all think it's a drip or drop. Okay? All right. So let's start with the first one. This is a drip. The uniqueness is totally there. The I am me. The you can't get this anywhere. It's there. Yeah. I mean, like, you can't.
I want to shout out the tie combo with the same unique patterns. You know what I'm saying? It's giving one of one. It's giving. You can't even play with him when he hit the scene. The confidence is screaming through the outfit. You heard?
So good, so good. I love it. Let's put that shit on.
Okay. All right. This next one is.
It's a drip for me. I'm sorry. I love fashion. So many things are a drip for me, because just alone the boots matching the hat.
We always agreeing with each other. This a drop. I'm gonna just be.
Maybe if we would have changed the shirt, could it be a drip?
Yeah, I say a drop because I don't like all the fishnet shirt. That's a little.
The shirt. I feel like maybe if it changed the shirt, if we would change the shirt maybe to a pink shirt.
Pink shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
like
might
some
say
type
too
of
much
spider like thug. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of want his shirt tucked in.
Oh, like a button up, like a long sleeve button up with a pink tie.
Ooh. What color button up though?
I would say a white button up. Let's keep it, or maybe a black button up, and let the shoes and the pink be the.
I like that.
I like that too.
I rock with it.
Yes, okay. Me too. All right, next, what we got?
Crazy.
She knew what to do.
Dumb drip.
She knew what to do.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The confidence in the leg posture to the left a little bit. The way the bag's on the arm is giving she from New York.
It's giving you can dress me any day you want.
Come on now. Okay. This is a top level fashionista.
Any day. The accessories did what the accessories needed to do.
Yeah, it's so simple but edgy, but still like player.
That girl.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. Listen, I need to find this person. Hey, I need to be friends with this person.
I ain't gonna lie. Bantu knot.
I need to be friends with this person.
Bantu knot, and then we got the tie that's nuts, crazy. Then the tie is over long with the top half being, come on now, with the Pumas. We ain't gonna talk about the bag. I'm gonna let her accessorize on all the accessories. Crazy.
That tie and that bag match. Okay, that was intentional. The bag and the tie was intentional. But you need to realize that he's wearing a tie as a belt.
Oh my God.
That is a tie.
I ain't peep. See, I thought I was on something, but I ain't peep.
So the tie that he wearing,
that's him.
extend this to the bottom all the way because it's on his hip. You feel me? Like this man just.
And this never happened on the Black Dreamer show. I'm gonna start zooming in to show y'all. This is a real player right here. This is a top-notch player right here.
Have charms. Like he drip. The. And
then I went to the braids. The braids is crazy work. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bantu knot mixed with the braids on squared off. Stop playing with a real.
Cannot. Listen, this is he was definitely going to Fashion Week in New York.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, and he was sitting front row. Are you okay?
I love it. Yeah. Pull up. All right, y'all. This is our real talk segment, man. We're gonna jump right into it. You heard?
Yes.
So, is forgiveness always necessary for healing?
Forgiveness is always necessary.
From who though? From which side?
You.
Somebody did something to me. I need to forgive.
You need to forgive. Ooh. You need to forgive yourself first. You know, I believe that's where true healing comes from. always like accepting, like basically processing it, you know, processing what happened, processing why it happened, processing why you put yourself in that situation, you know, and processing on ways that you can let go, so it's not like an attachment, a heartstring, something that they can just pull on, you know, anybody, you know. So yeah, that's how I feel. Like forgiveness starts with you, because then it's easy to forgive somebody else if you already know forgiveness in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. This is real therapy right here, y'all. This
is how we do our therapy. This is how we connect.
Yeah.
All right. Just kidding, but we have many ways. Okay. Anyways, how does environmental
Now my bad. You talking crazy.
How does environmental damage affect the emotion and physical well-being of people who live nearby? Like we just literally had fire, smoke all over. This is Lake Nokomis, by the way, everybody. Not, excuse me, Lake Calhoun. But it's called what?
Bade Makaska.
That, don't let me say it, because y'all gonna laugh at me for days. But we had, all of this was like literally covered, and now I really think of these tribes, these nations that, you know, they consume nature, and nature goes through trauma as well too. Like I don't know, it's just so crazy, because I feel like in a way that was the earth healing itself, but if it was fabricated and the government did it, that's messed up, you know. Let the earth heal itself. And I feel like the energy outside literally dictates the energy that's in here too, because we are breathing this, you feel me? Like this is our source. So what makes us think that our source is, you know, if it's vulnerable, why does not that not make us vulnerable? So I don't know, like that. Yeah.
I like that, y'all.
I do know, but yeah.
She broke that down beautifully. But one thing is crazy though. That's my question.
Oh, that was your question. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me see. I'm trying to dance.
Okay,
I want to answer it a little bit.
The question was, how does environmental damage affect the emotional and physical well-being of people who live nearby?
Hey, but I'm just gonna elaborate slightly in a different, aggressive, more tone than what she said. Fam, all of these data centers being put up, we got 5G towers. We got them spraying shit from planes randomly, and then these chemtrails. All of this is rigging the energy that we really possess. You know what I'm saying? And the environment. Just imagine all these native tribes that's naturally living in ways that's in harmony with the planet, right? They come and now we got wildfires that's just fucking up the energy now. They got to refigure it out. They aren't where they originally just be themselves. And when we can't be ourselves, this is the result. All the crazy shit y'all seeing online. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Well said, well said.
All right, so my question is healing about returning to who you were or becoming someone you have never had the safety to be?
Ooh.
That's so beautiful of a question.
Ooh, that was a good question. That is a good question. Oh my God. Can you say it one more time? I just need to like really hear it.
Yes, I have no problem with that. Is healing about returning to who you were or becoming someone you have never had the safety to be?
I feel like healing is all about developing. Healing is all about developing who you are, you know? Like where your child's self feels safe. Be the person your child's self had, if you know.
That's fine.
That, and what your child like saw you be like, you know? What it dreamed of you being like. Maybe see yourself like that too.
It's certain days.
That's where healing can start, you know?
Yeah, I agree. It's certain days where I always think like I'm actually what I would have thought when I was 13. Yeah. Like right now I'm living this shit. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm loved. I'm having it my way in this world. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I know my 13-year-old self like, damn, you grew up to be him. You heard?
My 13-year-old self would have been like, damn, girl.
Yes, Lord.
You are a warrior.
And you with Sexy Chocolate on a TV show. You heard? Prime time.
All right, my question to you is, what does environmental healing look like beyond planting trees or cleaning visible trash?
Ooh,
you just said it. The data center.
Yeah, it would be to I ain't trying to get us canceled, but it'd be to protest against data centers and other things that's harming your environment and your community. Yeah. I think that's the easiest way to start, man. We ain't gonna dig too deep, but on the surface level area, yeah, man, the new things that are finna fuck our energy up is what I want us to start protesting against. Yeah. They poisoning the food like crazy. You heard? We losing more farms each day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So natural resources, get you some male and female plants, man. Get you learn how to farm. So
yeah, learn how to farm. Like I'm actually right now in the process of starting my own garden. So
yes.
You can start it at home too.
Give it a try, man. Just learning how to be.
It can already come ready too. You feel me? Just get some soil, you know, put it in there and water it all the time and watch it grow. Start like that. If you like, maybe like I don't know how to start. Start like that. Go buy it already ready. Put some soil on it. Take care of it. Watch it grow.
I say.
All right. My last. Oh, wait, hold on.
This me.
This you. Okay.
Yeah. My question is: have you ever said, "That's just how I am," when it may actually be how you learn to survive? Ooh, talk that. Self-reflect. Self-reflect.
I would say, yeah, I've been there. I've done that. I have done that, knowing that damn well, like, I always have room for improvement. I think, like, conversation that I was having with a friend yesterday is, like, how we are becoming more to ourselves and, like, not really, like, expanding in community or, like, gathering or, like, you know what I mean? You just feel like people are moving so shady and so weird. I'd rather just stay home and do nothing, you know? I'd rather just stay home and do things for myself. I'd rather just not go out type thing.
Yeah. And so, like, now you're saying, like, I'm just a person who just more like this, man.
I just rather,
that might be survival.
When really, like, exactly, when really I really want to be outside. You know, I really want to be, like, doing things. But that's actually what's happening to me. That's happened to me for the last year. I just have felt more comfortable by myself inside than I felt more comfortable in community, which is crazy because I love being in community. So
yeah, I've been wanting to say this to you, and I just want to be very transparent on our show. I've been saying this to you a lot. Like, I've turned all my relationships into business relationships, and that has distracted real friendships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that I want to overly change in the future and switch up. Because when I link with somebody, I'd be like, "Hey, how can we create something?" Yeah. No, let's just go bowling. Like, I'm always just thinking project when it need to be chill, man.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
For sure.
Okay, my last question. My last question to you is: are Black people given permission to be vulnerable, or are we accepted to remain strong regardless of what we experience?
Damn, that's a
good question.
That's a very complex question. I think it's a yes and a no. It's a no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be vulnerable. Yeah, but me too.
We are highly judged in every area that we're not shucking and jiving. So if we ain't shucking and jiving, it's like, hey, we want y'all to just entertain. And if we ain't entertaining, they feel like our minds ain't great as they know it is. So yeah, man, it's very.
We have a lot of work to do, but it's been done before.
Yeah, you really, to be Black is to be James Bond. I ain't gonna lie. It's to be a chameleon, a shapeshifter. It's to be somebody who can just, like, go in each room, assess the situation, and see what role they gotta play to get what they want out of life.
Yes.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Black Dreamer Show. You heard?
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes.
Today we don't really have affirmations for y'all,
but we're so sorry.
I feel like this episode alone has so much affirmations. The weight that we carry, we all as a collective, the weight that we carry.
Yes.
And what I have to definitely say is take your time healing. There's never a timeline for healing. Just as long as that you know that you're moving with intention, you'll make it through anything. So
yes, I love how you said that. Because one thing I love from this episode is you can literally get a piece of paper and get some of these words we dropped. It was a lot of moments where, like, I think we said the body keeps count.
Yeah.
There was a couple more that had me like, oh, we dropping real gems that I would love to take some paper and be like, damn, they fucked them up right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those I would love for y'all to use as affirmations, because healing is a journey. Healing is self versus
you never
self.
Stop.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, and use that healing for something that's gonna be great, man.
Yeah.
Don't use it to just be around this joint being like, hey, this is why my character is.
Yeah.
If it is, then it should be something positive.
For sure.
You know what I mean? My name is Too Loud Crosby.
And I'm Metro Dreamers, y'all, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes,
Peace.
Lord.